You are now locked in to Mode.London, the one-stop shop for all things UK underground. Tune in to hear the best in grime, dubstep, garage, drum and bass, funky and more. You can follow us on Instagram at Mode.London and Twitter at Mode.London. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Mode.London for all the freshest content. Keep it locked. Mode is home.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the new Guardz radio show. We're here for April. What are you saying, people? It's spring right now. Spring has sprung. We got guests inside, guests galore tonight. We got a bumper show once again. As advertised, we got Cimone JBS in the house, who's going to be laying down some amazing tunes, and we'll have a little interview as well. So make some noise for Cimone inside, please. We've also got another special guest who's not on the advertised bill, but we've also got Air Clips inside. Make some noise for Air Clips. Come on. But yes, we're going to get straight in with the sounds of the new Guardz playlist. This one is Lost to the Streets. It's Kofi Stone and Maverick Sabre. Let's go.
Catching up to me. My son is turning 1 and I ain't got no custody. And honestly, yesterday I had a prophecy. Things are getting hot, I can feel the feds are onto me. I done some bad things, but I had some good intentions. I asked my lawyer, what do you reckon, what do you think I'm getting? He told me 20, probably 10, with some good behavior. Remember when we used to think that we would do it major? Way back when we was kids, used to wish that I was you. I never knew my dad, I know that had a lot to do with self-esteem issues. I was such a troubled youth. I chose the wrong path, never should have followed through. I wrote this in my room, and I'm hoping when you find it and you read it, you will feel it like the way I do. I wasn't worthy till the streets adopted. I know my mother knew, but see, she never had the need to stop it. Cause everything was going great when we were seeing profit. When we were shot into the fiends, we thought nothing of it. I saw some things that made me so desensitized. My moral compass broken, so I'm slinging till I die.
Young man on the corner, another youth left drowning in water. Another day getting hotter. Now we street strikes down and forgotten. Young man on the corner, another youth left drowning in water. Another day getting hotter. Now we street strikes down and forgotten.
I wish I took the path that you did. You had it figured out. Even back when we were kids, you were the golden child. It's like everybody seemed to love you. I never wanted you around cause I was jealous of you. When we would rap, you take the shine and that was hard to handle. But now I see things from a different angle. I heard you graduated uni, bet your mum was proud. I love the food she used to cook whenever I was round. Give your mum my love, she was my second mum. I treasure those moments, felt like a second son. And how's your sister doing? I bet she's growing up. Remember when we used to joke we beat her boyfriend up? Those were the days, G. If I could go back, there's so much that I changed. Especially now I know my fate. Hate myself for my mistakes. Wish I never would've strayed. Think I never would've strayed if my father would've stayed. Who knows? I know you got that music thing you're doing, and I hope it goes to plan. From myself, I'll be rooting. Just do me proud, man, I know you got potential. I think about the times when we would rap on instrumentals. I still got all them tapes, G, for me you're sentimental. Tell my story to the world, don't you keep it confidential. Hopefully this speak to all them boys that's on the road, that's in a tug of war. I pray this story break the road.
Young man on the corner, another youth left drowning in water. Another day getting hotter. Now we street strikes down and forgotten. Young man on the corner, another youth left drowning in water. Another day getting hotter. Now we street strikes down and forgotten.
I haven't spoke to God garden ages, but I did last night. I don't know if he could hear me, but I'm glad that I tried. It was my first night, locked up, shit was kinda weird. I saw some peeps that I weren't cool with, and that was what I feared. The morning I arrived, someone was hanging from the ceiling. That's when I got the message that this place was filled with demons. The funny thing about the road is it might come to haunt you. You thought that you had turned your back, but somehow they had caught you. Cause when you're out there making enemies, they won't forget you. And if somehow you're in the same prison, they will address you at any moment given. These fuckers can't wait to get you, not to mention the big ego brothers that wanna test you. And that's exactly what happened. I met the opposition, and I don't know how much longer I got a pot to piss in. This is my exhibition. My expedition only led me to my demolition. I'm living testament that we ain't always got the vision. I wish my father was around, I know I would've listened. But he had drug addiction that contributed to my inhibitions. He left my mother on her own, that was a hard position. My only wish is that if I never make it out alive and somehow the opposition gets the best of me and I become a distant memory cause of my felonies. Right now it feels like half the pen has got it in for me. If I fade into the dark, will you sing for me? You're my best friend, I need you just to do one thing for me. Please don't let the cycle repeat. Don't let my son just be another who was lost to the streets.
Young man on the corner, another youth left drowned in the water. Another day getting hotter. Now we street straight down and forgotten. Young man on the corner, another youth left drowned in the water. Another day getting hotter. And now we street strikes down and forgotten.
Sounds like Kofi Stole, Maverick Sabre, Lost to the Streets. This is the New Guardz Radio Show. What we saying, people? What we saying? This one's Patty Cake, De La Soul.
Sound like grade school, like for bangers and jellies. Hey yo, patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Throw it in the oven for my baby and me, so we can feed the mind of a child who can't see, who ain't got vision but he rock Louis shades. He ain't paying dues, he rather get paid. Patty cake, bake it, man. Before he draw the line with 1/8 of a gram now. Jimmy crack corn, that's patty cakes too. They share an apartment, never no food. Nobody works but they got cigarettes though. Dirty habits, dust bunnies, big as rabbits, and the doorbell don't ring. The stench at the door had the postman running out of mails on the floor. Patty cake, come on, bake us a dream, so we can share slice with the folks upstream who don't have a battle. Nobody swims when your spirit is broken, the next goes the limbs. The hems don't hum cause Nana's 38, and she don't give a damn cause a man is 28. And he got them things to make her feel protected, cause neglecting your soul's like taking the vest off. The best of them had a whole lot to live for. The rest wish the best were alive. So patty cake, baker's man. Bake us some hope as fast as you can. Put it in the oven for my piece of me, so we can get the bonus, feeding the homeless. An SOS for your brother, like Jonas. Erroneous behavior, seek your savior. Economics got us at beg thy neighbor. I'm willing to help, even when it ain't felt.
Hey yo, patty cake, baker's man. Bake up a cake as fast as you can. Nothing gourmet, but make sure it ain't dry, cause people stay searching for their piece of the pie that belongs to them. I help them understand there's a chef and an oven here to cook up a plan. Come on, patty cake, bake up a few and be aware most wanna add a cake and eat it too, which leads to greed, guaranteed gluttony. Big mama saying it was different, now suddenly village don't wanna raise nothing for the kids. Judge playing eBay and handing out bids, while on the corner sits little Jack Horner. Job man ain't looking out, so he's now the lookout for the corner boys, cause little boy Blue's on patrol. It is cool to see who has the hook out, but no hooks to sing, cause no one's tattling. Corner boys see notes, keep the girls paddling. First comes love, then comes baby, then comes marriage, maybe followed by the split. The kid told daddy ain't no need to mention redemption can't fit, and all the king's men couldn't put them back together cause they all for one thing, to be the new king. So patty cake, help us man. Elders eating dog food from out of the can, classically trained and accepting pain, but will stay so calm. It's all in God's palm. Intoxicated with afterlife, but I've learned I need sobriety upon my return. A woman who loves me, a child who reflected, and ask some cash to help perfect it. Patty cake, baker's man. 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 Patty cake, baker's man.
Well, you remember that conversation we had about Jay's beats and there's certain shit that shouldn't have came off the beat tape? You know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't have put that out, you know what I'm saying? Or it wasn't the best from that side of it. I don't know, it just don't connect a certain way.
Back in the day, shit, I remember when we all was. But now we isn't. Sometimes it got me feeling away, cause I've been stressing trying to build for mine.
Hey, I used to be a troubled child. School suspension, mama bugging now. Ass whoopers cause I'm giving her the run around. Now run it up until we never running out. Some niggas chase a bag, some niggas run their mouth. Talk cheap, the cost of living's getting high. I'm constantly in the kitchen chasing chicken getting fried. Young black stars like quality off the strength just getting by. But we living in the blind, door ripping in the sky. I seen what life takes us, what life makes us. Switch gears, dreams shattered by fear. Screens take up our time, months turn into years. Niggas stuck in a cycle, overlooked by their peers. Niggas stuck in a race to one that isn't real, but real is hard to face. It's something that's hard to deal with. It makes me think of the time we all was children before they took our innocence, stuck in our ignorance.
Back in the day, shit, I remember when we all was. But now we isn't. Sometimes it got me feeling away, cause I've been stressing trying to build for mine. And make a difference, you know, through it all, know you got my heart. Even when we apart, can't forget how it started off from.
Blessed are the children, church. Blessed are the children, church. We got somebody all the way from Carson, California. From the Church of TDE, the Black Lip Pastor himself.
Hey, man, I take the iPads from my babies and press pause on Paw Patrol so they can say they prayers before I lay them down to sleep. Their enunciation gets greater every day, never ceasing to amaze me, making my faith stronger that if I die before I wake, the Lord will surely take my soul where it's supposed to go, a better place for heaven's sake, pun intended. Many mistakes made, even the punishment is a blessing in disguise. The pain came with a lesson every time, basic instructions before leaving earth. If you ain't never got a whooping in church, in back of the choir room during offering, then I presume you probably ain't relating, but I'm grateful to be able to relay my testimony. And I ain't holier than thou. Jesus ain't praying in the temple, he was in the field. And before he was killed, he asked his father to forgive him, for they knew not what they did. Like it was simple, that took a lot of will. That was written as free, also as a sacrifice for you and me. So in all my ways, I acknowledge him, and he has been directing my path, good or bad, ever since.
Back in the day, shit, I remember when we all was. But now we isn't. Sometimes it got me feeling away, cause I've been stressing trying to build for mine. And make a difference, you know, through it all, know you got my heart. Even when we apart, can't forget how it started off from.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness. But not me, I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. See, you were checking boxes, I was checking my mentions. Saying you was tired but not ready to go. Basically was dying without letting me know. I love you, Med-Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what Novembers do. And T follows you. Now mind you, Didi calls you, Jean finds you. Was that your vision? Precision. While I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, ma, listen.
The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? Posted noted Bible quotes, were you preparing in? I can hear your voice now, I can feel your presence. Asking should I rap again, you gave me your blessing. The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. Mine worked overtime, smiled through the struggle. Cause mine wouldn't let us feel what he had to suffer. See, mine made sure he had every base covered. So imagine his pain finding bass in the cupboard. Birds don't sing if the words don't sting. Your last few words in my ears still ring. You told me that you loved me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons was the code to your phone. Now you home.
Oh, the birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. Don't the truth ruin it? Now it feels different when they doing it. The birds don't sing. No, they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. They don't sing, they just screech in pain. It's a cycle. They do that shit over and over again. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. They screech in pain. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing, they screech in pain. You'll never come out again, no.
Remember. Here we go. We back at it again. Supreme clientele. This stamp on the dough was Ronald Reagan with fronts. My man ran over his legs, all we heard was the crunch. Chase bank, nobody moved, just finished the lunch. Damn, I got gray matter all over my dumps. Fake Democrats, bull daggers blowing at Trump. I put weight on so many bodies, you could call me a clump. I'm like Gorbachev, vanilla cream Wally. I be showing off. Here scripted these velvet bars while I was dozing off. Then the feds came. I threw my raps in the fireplace, then right out of the smoke rose a dead man. They had big chains, sick frames, six flames. Even had a white girl with him, thought he was Rick James. Yeah, this rules to the streets you don't know about. You can't just take it back when your soul is out. Hit you like Steven Seagal and pull your shoulder out. Be careful around them babies when the stole is out. Direct scholars, a cocaine whale. I done sold Colgate sniff to the owner of Zales. Had the whole building lit, the Department of Sales. When ladies scream, F you stocks, you're going to jail. I said enough with the threats, you can't stop me, lady. I got glass choppers that rock, they can box me, lady. Skate off in the blue and green, lollipop Mercedes. You can't even step in my project, them niggas is crazy.
Tony Stark. Another. Tony Stark.
Supreme clientele.
Tony Stark.
Supreme clientele. Yo, Willie and Block, Swahili and mops. Imported a caramel cream, Brazilian fox. I got Wall Street bugging off of helium stocks. I got the Fountain of Youth, $1 million a pop. And shout out to Wheelchair Walk, they get busy. Polo shirts, they carving your face. The night switch look pretty. Prime example, just give me a reason to get gritty. Your girl, she opened her mouth, I'm blowing the milk out of titties. Ha!
Tell me why you in love with me. Is it money or the fame or the fact that I'm living in the lab but it's luxury? Tell me why all of a suddenly you wanna come kiss up with me. Used to pass a nigga by like tumbleweed. Used to play me to the side till I got a little buzz like a bumblebee. Now you can't get enough of me. Why you falling in love with me?
Can I have a little honesty? Can you have a little trust in me? Tell me, are you really in love with the part of me? Look me in my eyes like I'm on my knees, begging please. Tell me, are you really in love? Tell me, are you really in love?
bank, I do what he can't. I'm top rank, flex like Shabba Ranks. Make these bitches faint. I'm a star, I'm so fucking raw. They know who I are. She ain't all, diamonds got no flaws. I'm so down to Mars. Yeah.
Tell me you really in love. 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 Can we do it on the low? In my head, in my head. Too many people in here. It has.
Baby, just tell me just how you feel. You living it for a thrill or giving it to me real? Baby, come on, tell me if you really just want to build or really just trying to chill. Ain't no time to kill, baby, speak up. Time is money like my 40mm. Tell me what's the deal, baby, make me a believer. Even Lord knows I really don't need her. If you ain't in love, baby girl, me neither.
Tell me you really in love. 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 Tell me you really in love.
Sounds of Joey Badass and Chloe. This one's Tell Me. That one's wavy still. It's April, New Guardz Radio, Mighty Mode. Let's go.
The doggone, bring the pensive dub. The dub is wise. Open your eye them. From 19 long time, them let loose the kraken. The god that enough praise is Sterling collapse. Eyes closed, heads bowed. I hear the prayer. Proud them I sing praise to the pound sign sire. Hoping that they reap from them pinnacle blessings. Enough buy scratch cards and gain jack shit. Nothing ain't fair. In love, strife and war. Fat cats get fat while the poor stay brass. Nothing can go on without back and teeth. Will you live to work or will you work to live? Will you step to the future or dwell on the past? For what be your fight, be it color or class? No, if you cannot ask this, the tip is me, my and I. Scamming on a fat piece of pie, and as the greed gets thicker, minds get sicker. Bloodthirsty fiends cap cocaine and liquor. These is tick with mad clicks, looking for that raise. It don't really matter how these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be ballin', here we are. We all got to be something and somebody. We all got to find their modes to get love. But when that love for the pound starts flooding every thought we hold, devil disciples for that soul like when man's bouncing weed ounces and everything's nice. Then in comes the crackling brown to entice. Triple dividends, newfound rank and position, but more reason to be cautious, much more to defend. Ends is meeting, Chris Keats is greeting. Bloods them never dreamed she could feel so crisp while roaming round the city in a brand new Benz. Feeling kinda dead cause there's cash to collect. Ego's on a boost now that ego needs feed. Watch the devil dance, proceed as them lick off the powder. Man start feel like Jesse West cause the next plan be to take out the middleman and make more
these
grass.
These streets is tick with mad clicks, looking for that praise. It don't really matter how these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be ballin'. These streets is tick with mad clicks, looking for that praise.
The roots of evil run deep and keep running. Who's slicker with the cunning while the war drums are drumming? If you don't see now, you might never see, cause the enemy strikes with them sick type ballistic, sadistic, no end. In the guise of a friend that was tight from way back, chewing up the fat, talking about how we gonna keep stuff true through the thick, through the thin, closer than the skin to flesh. But everybody has their price. When the beast strikes, ain't no telling what will happen. Just when you were thinking you was in the same team, you catch the cold, frowsy whiff of a snake in your midst, bringing blitz to your plans. When he done shook hands and said he's cool with his cut, now he wants to cut my throat and take the whole out.
These streets is tick with mad clicks, looking for that raise. It don't really matter how these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be ballin'. These streets is tick with mad clicks, looking for that raise. It don't really matter how these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be ballin'.
That was a classic. Roots Maneuver, Soul Decay.
How these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be ballin'. These streets is tick with mad clicks, looking for that range. It don't really matter matter how these clicks get paid, cause we're living in the days of ill soul decay. Lucifer be balling. Lucifer be balling. Lucifer be balling.
What could be sweeter than you? I want to.
Mic check, is this thing on? I ain't even know if I would rap or just sing on. It took me a while, now I'm getting my swing on. Icarus in increments, sometimes I put wings on. Every hero ain't a hero till there's a theme song. So many tries, but every time it just sing wrong. Saturday night, just kicking it with my best man. Looked at my left hand, I got a ring on. Oh shit. How did we get here? Started with a kiss, then another kiss, then another kiss, then a covered dish with white rice, greens, and smothered fish. I'm lying, it was just chicken. Niggas was thugging it. Now we got a covenant. It's on, a bond for life. In all my years, this was the easiest song to write. It's my confession in the rhyme, a testament, and I just wanna do my thing as I talk about a feeling that cannot be explained, or a love that cannot be contained in a measurement of time. Some say it was a blessing in disguise. Scratch that, girl, you a lesson from the skies. And I thank God for my winnings. That's word to Life Jennings. Finally letting go of the mistakes of my 20s. I admit that I'm not an easy sell, but I'm the PD to your Chiwa tail. Your big boy to tell them bitches pay your beeper bill. My nigga be for real, swore I wouldn't do it again. My man said that'll change. First time it's all about working through your baggage. Second time around it's all about the baggage claim. Thank your maker, stack your paper with a real one. Major key, clavinet, lead a mother hoes on read like clarinets. Gorgeous, no wrongs in this love song I wrote for us. Wedding play all day with no chorus. Let's ride. This goes out to you. One, two, this goes out to you. Hey, one more time. It's real, man. Yeah. This goes out to you. Yes, sir. This goes out to you. Yeah. This goes out to you. We did it. Like, we really did it, you know what I'm saying? It's official. Washed life. You and me, girl. On the couch. 2 pillows. 1 pillowcase. Yeah. This life have a nigga hustling, man. Niggas need to slow it down, yo. Sit back, just chill, just relax. Speeding down the roads of life.
Yo, check it, another data face. I'm sharecropping in this paper chase. Take a deep breath and clear my database. It's afternoon, I'm talking shit to my alarm clock. Cause I gotta face this world of capitalistic onslaught. Don't stop when I jump in the whip, trying to get it off. Beltline got me rushing like Baryshnikov. Pushing 80 miles an hour to this call center. Trying to pick up a check, I only see 20% until the weekend. It sounds crazy when I'm saying it, but sleepless nights got me forgetting what day it is. Until my son 2 days without speaking, looking for reasons to keep my head from going off the deep end. I take this shit personally, I'm making moves, but this treadmill lifestyle
lifestyle ain't working for me. It's from the crib to the lab to your job to make a profit, and that the day's in still ain't got nothing accomplished, and it's just the way it's going down. But on the real, yo, I think I need to slow it down and slow it down.
Too fast for me. Just too fast for me. Just too fast for me. Just too fast for me. This road is moving too fast for me. Just too fast for me.
I try to slow it down like brand new, yeah. But hypnotic tunes like this always do me, yeah. Got a nigga about to go and burn the road again. From first gear to fifth gear, out of control again.
And that's the way we rollin' in. Needed to chill and take a rest stop. Cause my job got me slaving like I'm dressed, Scott. Take a break, nah, nigga, you bet not. Cause that's when the respect stops. Energy drain. I need a blast like high tech guy. So I can grab the mic and make your head pop. With the microphone, check 1, 2. It don't stop. Out of town on a quick escape. Hoping I have a chance to slow it up and hit the brakes and slow it down.
Moving on now, and moving on and on. We moving on now, and moving on and on. We moving on now, moving on and on. We moving on now, we moving on and on. We keep on now, moving on and on. Don't stop now, we keep it on and on.
I let my life shine in between these papers lines. I write rhymes to incite minds. Spending time on this pipeline. 85 north is like mine. Going 85 to like mines. Going 95 to take time. Spending days in the rays of the sunshine. Many days those same rays went undefined. Now 40 East is where I go to have my best times. 3 lanes going 62 perfect rhymes. Trade jokes, mastercraft to catch punchlines. Returning in the early morning, late night times. Amtrak, Monday morning to combat grinds. Catching couch on the weekends. A place I rarely did sleep in. Take car, speaker losses tweaking. Cause the way we be rocking it when joints is finished. At the speed we be moving,
we could never be diminished. With my energy replenished, write a rhyme with puns and all my similes intended. Speed out until I finish up.
Don't stop now. Keep it, keep on. Don't stop now. Keep it, keep on. Bang, bang, block. Don't stop, rock. Bang, bang, block. Real hip hop. Don't stop now.
I'm putting JBS on the one I
Just too fast for me. Just too fast for me. Just too fast for me. Well, it's too fast for me. Just too fast for me.
Keep it moving on now. Moving on and on. We 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 keep on now. Moving on and on. Don't stop now. We keep it on and on.
I play the JBs on them when I hustle speed.
It's mandatory. Fiend come through the crib, nigga, try to cop, nigga. Straight violation. You gotta violate him right at the door. You know what I'm saying? You gotta knock nigga out right at the door. I'm saying y'all niggas got horrible taste, nigga. This shit quiet luxury, nigga. Fuck these niggas is on, man. Nigga. 100 Black boy, you already know how we coming. We talk about it. We back on that shit though. Yo, Spanish fly side of Canada dry with spare time on the Panda ride. You can tell by my tan lines that I wear a watch. Rock the yacht master on the yacht. Crack the master lock. Nobody has to plot, not even Madlock. Mad Black, my bot, hug up the car lot. Big diamond rock, look like a garlic knot. Had a knot, now word on the block. You popped, all throw on the rocks. Drowning your stars in a bottle of scotch. Wash up your spot, thought I forgot to mop. Keep the streets sweet, but to clean your clock. Piece of your mind got on my felines. Fuck you was thinking, I just seen it fly. Thought you was on till everything gone for your reach. The blink of an eye. Jumped in the rat race, what it takes to be placed in the top rapper space. It's way too much dick sucking for my taste. It ain't all chocolate cake and lattes. It's a mind game that I do not play. We put away the childish things. By the way, I'm just hacking my age. This ain't no old talking back in my day. All them guys who playing garbage tapes, cosplay. 3 small diamond chains not to overcompensate. Rock, I'm beyond straight. My moral compass is not shake. I played it safe, but all that grinding on your mate made the condom break. Shorty pulled her own baby out of vagina like Strong J. Blonde amber spray on Balenciaga lingerie. Lil' mama say I'm the one that got away. I'm the one that got away. Blonde amber spray on Balenciaga lingerie. John Gage, Johnny Fontaine, Rob just made me a wallet chain. The Benz Bravo's pocket change, I acquired the finer things. John Gage, Johnny Fontaine, Rob just made me a wallet chain. The Benz Bravo's pocket change, I acquired the finer. Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Niggas could never fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Lost flight to Spain, 3 hours. Yo, after the murder story, it's purgatory, you heard, shorty. The inferno burn for eternity like a herpes sore on the horny. It's gone, but word it'll return shortly. Surely, Christian Dior embroidery on royalty. Tried to avoid the streets, but the beef keep calling me, and I just keep eating horribly. Arby's, firearms in the Jeep, 90s R&B, Sean Connery. It said calmly, firearms in a Jeep, 90s R&B, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Everything about your artistry, novelty. I could write a novel of 3 with Cartier quality, quiet luxury. Niggas can't fuck with quiet luxury. Mud in the wine punch, buddy, this a big money drink. Niggas fucking with hush puppies, must be shooting puppy pee. When you get up like me, they say you uppity. That wasn't keeping it brotherly. But lovey, this where the road and the rubber meet. Fuck.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the April edition of the New Guard show on Mode.London. Make some fucking noise. My name is Big Tommy Biz and I'm back, and I've got an incredible artist as my guest this evening. I am joined by the wonderful, super talented Cimone JBS, yo. For those that don't know you, describe your sound for me, Cimone.
Oh, wow. I think it's difficult to describe my sound. I think only because I've got quite an eclectic taste. If you listen to the EP, you're going to find quite a lot of influences that I have. I would say that it's R&B, but it's storytelling R&B, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's skip forward a couple of questions on my list then. So who are your biggest musical influences?
Oh, wow. I think because I am definitely a storyteller, I always honed in. I'm probably not influenced by the music, but I love the writing of folk music.
Okay.
So like Joni Mitchell, Joni Ian,
okay.
even like Dolly P, because they write folk music and country. If you close your eyes, you can just imagine the story, like you can follow the story of what it is they've written. You know what I mean? It's like a movie almost.
Well, obviously, as hip-hop artists and fans in this building, like, storytelling is a huge part of art, of hip-hop culture.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not I don't have the knowledge of the folk music like you probably do, but like there's crossovers in all those kinds of genres.
It's the storytelling. You know what I mean? That's what I love the most about it. I'm not necessarily influenced by the music and how it sounds, because my sound is very R&B, but I was very influenced by the guitar playing and the stories behind it.
And who are your R&B influences for that sound that makes you Cimone?
Okay, so I think the influences go way back. Barry White is a massive influence because I like the way that he conducts these orchestrals and the way that he's able to write music and how he produces it and how it sounds, right, sonically. He's one of a huge influence on me. I think vocally, people like Anita Baker, I was super influenced by her, you know? Yeah, people like Betty Wright, I was hugely influenced by them. And then, of course, Mary J. Blige. I think I went through this phase of believing that I was her who didn't. You know what I mean? But I think those kind of people who have something to say, I've been influenced by them.
And as artists, I feel like we all hold like a personal connection with music.
Yeah.
On like a higher level.
Yeah.
So where did that connection start for you?
Well, I think music's always been around me. My mum collected vinyl records. My dad was in a sound system. You know, my uncle was the one that really introduced me to music. He had the best sound system in his room as a young person, right? I was inquisitive.
Are your family, do your family play music or?
Well, one of my uncles is in a band, actually, and they were a huge influence on me. He plays the guitar. It's just you come from a Caribbean household, you are going to be influenced by music, okay? There's just no doubt about it. Yeah. What you do with it afterwards, I guess, is up to you. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I was influenced from a very young age with music, or with the sound of music, sonically how it sounded to me, how it made me feel, I think.
Okay. So where did the journey begin to becoming an artist?
I think there's so many different journeys, isn't there, to become an artist, right? Go to performing arts school, you learn dance, you learn music. But I think the journey to becoming an artist for me was probably when I got my... Oh. Did you think the same thing I was thinking? I think probably when I realized that I had a voice, which was quite a young age. As you do with your friends, you're singing the popular songs, you're learning how to sing, you're learning how to harmonize. Probably little did I know, but even in church, singing in church, that was my way on to being an artist, of loving how my voice made people feel, seeing how it made them feel, right? Yeah. But I think leading up to where I am now, it's just been so much. I got my start in house music. So I had a residency in Ibiza first. I was singing a lot out there for a long time.
I'm out there in June for my stag
I know
do.
you are indeed. So I was doing a lot of house music to begin with. I had some, real good things with some heavyweights on the house scene. Sick. And that kind of... Kerry Chandler was the one that discovered me. He's a heavyweight in house music.
Okay,
yeah.
Sick.
And he discovered me in a festival.
So do you have an end goal with your journey?
I don't think there's a top ceiling. I think even when you get there, you want to try and go further. Yeah. Right? I think now it is just releasing music, releasing honest music. That's intentional to me. I think it's establishing who I am to people who listen to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And being very honest and open and intentional about my songwriting is very important to me. So I guess there is an end goal, but even when I get there, wherever that is, there's no top ceiling for me. I want to keep going.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear that. And what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Is it that honesty and reality that you want to leave with the world?
I think, as you heard me speak about the people that inspired me, that's the kind of legacy, if we could call it. But that's how I would want others to speak about me. Yeah. You know what I mean? The influences or whatever it is that I do that they can take as inspiration to them is what I think I would want to leave. Yeah.
And obviously we're here to talk about the new EP.
We
is
are
it
indeed.
an EP? Is it album?
It's
an EP.
an EP.
It's an EP.
Yes.
So we're here to talk about the new EP, which is called Nothing Here Is Accidental. Why are we hearing from Cimone now? Why now? Why has this EP come about at this point in your life?
I think I had something to say, for myself, right? A lot of the stuff I'd been featuring on a lot of things, and there was other people's music. But then you've got something to say for yourself, and this is what this EP was for me. So hearing from me now, I think it's just the start of a lot of what I've got to say. I have a lot to say. Yeah.
So if I'm missing anything, so have you got an album already? Or
No.
Is
I'd had singles. Yeah, this is my first EP.
Right.
I had singles out and a lot of features, but this is something of mine that I created.
Excellent, because I think those features are so important. Do you know what I mean? In establishing yourself and working and creating that network and meeting other artists.
Absolutely.
And that's one of the best
and I
ways
still want to
that
do
we get
them,
out there, because if you work with someone dope, then that's inspiration. Do you know what I mean? And that's something that can push you out to other people. So I guess now it's culminated in a time where you've got to say what you've got to say.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Tell me a little bit about your creative process. Like, is is it just one producer for the whole EP, or like what's
so
what's
on
the
this
deal with
EP,
this
I
one?
was really fortunate enough to work with 2 different producers.
Okay.
Who I was able to co-produce with. So who brought different things to this EP for what I needed. So yeah, I was able to work with 2 incredible producers actually.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Name drop, man. Come
Yeah.
on, pick them up, man.
Okay, so Patrick Notario, pick up yourself, and Brett Shaw. Brett Shaw is amazing.
Yeah.
People might know his name from Florence and the Machines and the Kooks.
Okay,
He's got an amazing studio called 123 Studios. And it didn't go over my head how lucky I was to record in that studio. Yeah, where some of the most amazing people have recorded in. And the sound, the analog, the quality, and also the space to create that he gave me. And I learned so much as well.
Sick.
Which was amazing for me. Do you know?
Yeah, that's an important thing as well. Like that, like I said, through the people you work with, you learn and you hone your craft. And you know, no matter how big you get as artists, think of some of the superstars that we see. They're still always learning. I guarantee you, the smartest motherfuckers that we see recording music, Beyonce, whoever, they might work with a new producer and be like clocking the way that they're doing this with the drum loop and everything. And apparently, I heard Jay-Z talking about Beyonce in a interview recently, and he's talking about how she can remember a drum loop that someone used 4 years ago on a track, and it's like you learn these certain things from different producers.
Exactly.
Let's talk about some of the tunes. So, for example, Maya said, I feel like that's a lesson. So, like, I feel like you're talking about some fucking hot topics in there that you don't really even that's not even really typical for R&B.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? You're talking about some trauma and possibly abusive situations. Like, tell me a little bit more about that if you want to.
I think with Maya said, the starting point is her, Maya Angelou. She's one of my favorite poets.
Right.
One of my favorite people ever, human beings. I think I call them proverbs because the woman is just so gifted in the way that she speaks and the way that she writes and the books and the novels. And, you know, she's a Pulitzer Prize winner. She's just amazing. And so she had a very big influence on me. And she had a saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Okay? And this is what the song is based on.
Yeah.
Yeah? The amount of times
I
where...
heard that bar in the tune and I was like...
Oh.
That's a lesson, you know. That's why I said it. Do you know what I mean?
And I think how many times have I learnt that lesson before I listened to that lesson? Do you know? And this song was born out of me learning that lesson.
Of course.
Of understanding when someone shows you. Don't get mad if, you know, a little while down when they show you their true colours. They showed you in the very beginning and you didn't listen.
And I think that is such an important lesson, not just to women but to men as well in these relationships.
To society, to people, to humans.
I feel like I've learned those same lessons, like in the interactions and the relationships that we have with people.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Now you got to clock the red flags. Do you know what I mean? We're all getting older.
Immediately.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Immediately.
straight away. So as soon as you see something like, you know, that's not a one-off.
Exactly. And don't get mad further down the line when they exhibit this exact same behavior. How can you get mad? You knew you should have believed them the first time. So Maya said was really born out of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Maya Angelou being the influence.
Exactly.
For that
and it being named after her because Maya said, and I say what she said.
Excellent.
So yeah.
Okay, and you got a naughty one on there, man. Fucking.
You think it's naughty?
It's naughty as fuck. You know it is.
I think it's liberating.
Naughty, liberating. Naughty's not a bad thing. You know that, like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's it's liberating. So PMIMP.
Right.
I was like thinking some 50 Cent shit. I'm a motherfucking
as everybody did.
But so break that down for me, man.
Okay, it's put me in my place. I think it was just a song about liberation. I think, you know, the protagonist in this song, which I guess is me, is an assured woman. You know, she knows what she wants and she's not afraid to say what she wants. Okay. Yeah. And I think women are. We are like that. And we're proud like that and we shout about it without any shame. And I think that this song just kind of epitomizes a woman who is liberated. There isn't any ego in this. She's just saying, this is what I want.
Yeah.
That is it.
We love to
You
hear
know?
No, I love it, man. Listen, I think it's time to get into some music. You ready to sing for us, Cimone?
Oh, yes. Now, of course. Yes.
You ready to drop that beat, my brother?
So this is just an acoustic version of Maya Said.
Okay, so let's get into it, man.
Sure. A penalty for improper use of me. You won't be taken away in handcuffs, sentenced on Judgment Day. You answer, but not to me, to the maker of the sea. I'm drowning in your den of iniquity, but he is the one who will rescue me. I don't wish you bad, but I won't lose sleep when you stop breathing. That's the pain, the hurt, unresolved trauma that is speaking through me. I don't wish you bad, Maya said. When they show you the first time, believe them who they truly are. Maya said, when they show you the first time, believe them who they truly are. If faith is the substance of things, then I am hopeful for, and I'll learn to live with all the pain and the scars while I look to the sky for my healing. My said, yes, you did. Believe them, believe them, believe them when they show you the first time. But for now, I'm gonna believe in me, 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 me. Yes, I am. From the bottom of my heart, I hope you get everything you deserve. You deserve no more, no less, but your karma. God's got a plan for you. Yeah, yes, He does. Maya said, oh, Maya said, when they show you the first time, believe them who they truly are. Maya said, when they show you the first time, believe them who they truly are.
Hey. Cimone,
Thank you.
JBS.
Thank you.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
And I'm so grateful that you come on the show this evening.
Thank you for having me.
Come on, man. I make
Thanks,
some more
T.
fucking New Guardz noise for Cimone. Listen, man, I said it many times, and I'll say it one more fucking time. If you ain't coming like that, don't come on the fucking New Guardz
Here
show.
it is. Here it is.
Don't bother. Listen, Cimone, tell the listeners where they can find you. Tell them the plugs, man.
Okay, so it's Cimone with a C,
Mhm.
JBS on the end, on all my socials and Spotify. I announce where I'm going to be performing on my socials, so keep a lookout.
Hey, thank you one more time for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Before our next guest comes on, we're going to get back into the sounds of the motherfucking New Guards playlist. Yo, what one's this one?
Champagne Problems.
Champagne Problems by the gal like Any.
Come on.
So many who, what, whys and whens. iPhone notes of a viral pen. Dark skin darling, brown skin friends. Pen black girl, that's the pattern pending. Push that all my incentive in. Recoup all my investments win. On rocks, that's how I like my gin. Priceless, just got them dents from Sims. There's a war going on in my mental. Emotions gentle, spiritual healing. Would be smart to invest in time away, but this Prada bag so appealing. Yeah, retail therapy's healing. World bank balance gon' keep me in check. Certain man love hailing me up cause they say, yo, we like you don't rap about sex. What's that supposed to mean to me? If the basis of hip-hop's misogyny, cause I grew up on Kim and Fella. But if I rap about pussy, I'm a sellout. I ain't got a potion, I ain't got a code switch. White folk, let me let they love my culture. Any genre, get up on it, I'm a vulture. Flip it, rap it, give it to you, love it cause it's wholesome. Flip it, rewind, give it back to survive. 11-hour flight, there for the night, there for the week then. I ain't got a pretend, stop all the he said, she said, I said. Pray for increase and peace of mindset. I want new weed, well, peace and flights. And I might admit it's taking time, so I took a break from drinking wine. Yeah, then got right back at it. Gulps and swigs like I've got a tick. Personal preference, trying a ting. Champagne, I like. Conservative, far right. Fuck government, I'm tired. Guy thoughts of it out. Champagne spilling got me chasing these problems. I got minutes, spend time if I want. Life's got me tripping off the face like I wanted. Can't stop sipping from these champagne problems. Champagne spilling got me chasing these problems. I got minutes, spend time if I want. Life's got me tripping off the face like I wanted. Can't stop sipping from these champagne problems.
Champagne sipping got me chasing these problems. I got minutes, spend time if I want. Life's got me tripping off the face like I wanted. Can't stop sipping from these champagne problems.
I don't diss the dead or speak on niggas that can't speak it back. My demon strapped, way too deep for that. Watch how they sleep with that. Keep a pack, chill, where the reap at. Since it was beeper trap, break a pie like piece of shots. That price I told you, keep it that. Diamonds on, album from my Cuban like my piece can rap. I know they family, they came to cop it separate. Charge them each for that. No unity, that's Queen Latifah rap. Woke they too sleep for that. The finest kush, LA cut off, I bring it back. My team get that. Death row blasted, Louis dress code the fashion. I'm the illest nigga in it, just depend on who you asking. On my back, I mean, the Rucci Dragon, Johnny Nunez flash. She got horny off the hookah last. Uber through Manhattan, cross the bridge, we in shooter section. It ain't too relaxing. Play with straps and Scrappy Doo was making move for Scooby snacks, no comparison. Who can match the facts? My DNA is mixed with yak. Watch them lag at times, we held shit down, felt like a stocking cap. Sake sipping, do lunch at Blue Ribbon. Sure got Prada tags, I'm Bumpy Johnson. Just got back to Harlem, fresh out Alcatraz, on point like a Stockton pass. Broke down rocks on glass, travel light, the cops be watching tags. Will not come out my bag, cut that food with fat. Stretch it, you might see a new protect. Live your life, don't do shit you regret. Fuck about who impressed. House arrest, left the couch a mess. Told mama I confess, I'm the best at what I do. All these restrictions got me stressed. I play chess, not no checkers. Ambulance in sight, they stretched them. Citizen zap, said someone got clapped. Bro trying to text him, he ain't responding. They on his page, reading his comments. He was Muslim, so they held the janazah. See him in China, plug from Ghana. He only understand it by the comma. Residue, we clink with calm. They told me seek it, you should find it. I don't diss the dead or speak on niggas that can't speak it back. My demon strapped, way too deep for that. Drop where you sleeping at. Keep a pack, chill where the reap at. Since it was beeper trap, break a pie like piece of shots. That price I told you, keep it that. Diamonds on, album from my Cuban like my piece can rap. I know they family, they came to cop it separate. Charge them each for that. No, you can't get nothing back. We take it, then we keepin' that. Claiming he a demon, till they put him up where Jesus at.
Forever rolling.
kombucha on a rooftop. Smoking blue dream on my Kama Sutra. Life is but a dream for a dark-skinned bitch like me. Life gets dark when you're dark like me. Times get hard with a heart this big. Mouths get fed when your ass this thick. Count my sheep, then I catch my Z's. I don't read y'all tweets, I delete y'all threads. Don't need weed to be 10 feet tall. I don't need keys when I knock down walls. Been pushing peace since bathroom stalls. Why sell my soul when I know I'm God? I be in the bag levitating, doing meditation. In me girl, keto. Taking on all confrontation. Fuck a limitation. In me girl, keto. Somehow I know it all. Everything is mine. All that industry plant shit whack. I see it on the blogs. I see you in the chats. You suck every rap nigga dick from the back. But what's the agenda when that it girl black? Y'all can't fathom that I work this hard. And y'all can't fathom that I earned this chart. Y'all can't stand my vibe cause I'm anointed. All y'all evil assholes just annoying. Blame it on the fame, blame it on the coke, blame it on the douce, got you feeling low. Y'all wanna believe I'm on drugs and forsaken. They won't credit me, so they blame it on Satan. Blame it on my label, blame it on my team. End of the day, everything is on me. Miss Bag Lady, Little Messiah, Little Miss higher them hoes, then fire them. I be in the bag levitating, doing meditation. In me girl, keto. Taking on all confrontation. Fuck a limitation. In me girl, keto. Somehow I know it all. Everything is mine. They calling me the intellect amongst the pussy rap. I still be popping pussy than my sister, so I can't agree with that. These niggas misogynistic, I'll address it on the album. For now, let's sink it to the fact that hate don't make you powerful. Y'all monitoring spirits, go monitor that checkbook. Fashion week was radical, diamonds what my neck took. Tried to turn the other cheek, but y'all just too damn extra. I had to take it to the stew and show these niggas pressure. Father forgive them, they gon' be hurt when I deliver. The album's 6 months old and need a fucking babysitter. I did 8 years of failing, plus a lot of cold winners. Used to be a starving artist, now I want the whole dinner. Bitch, I want my things. Nissan to a Bentley, cool, fuck you mean. Got a cosign from K-Dot. She's baby king. God keep me from the bitterness. Help me reach the masses. All the black women gon' fit this shit. I be in the bag levitating, doing meditation. In me girl, keto. Taking on all confrontation. Fuck a limitation. In me girl, keto. Somehow I know it all. Everything is mine.
Welcome back, people. Welcome back to the sounds of New Guardz via Mode.London. Our second special guest of April is quite a close musical spar affiliate. I like to call him fam now. You know, over time, been in this thing for a long time, probably as long as me, maybe longer. But we're about to find out. But you know, give a warm New Guardz welcome to a man like Eclipse. Come on. Been a long time coming, brother Eclipse. It's mad being on this end, innit? Because you know we'll get to that later. But introduce yourself first and foremost. Give us a little. Yeah, give us a little. Hold up. Yeah, man. I'm rarely here, people. They don't adjust it for my size. We good now. Live radio.
Big man thing for real.
Come now. But check the thing. Give them. I want to say go right through the timeline, but just give us a brief, man. Where you from? You know, early doors, man. What's the early doors?
Early doors. So yeah, I'm Eclipse, South London through and through.
Of course.
I was born in Lambeth, born in Brixton, basically. Yeah, and yeah.
Right, from a musical background, earliest influences of music.
Earliest influence of music would have been.
When did you take a shine to it? Playing in the household, parents, elders.
You know what? Yeah, it's embarrassing to say, but my earliest influence of rap was MC Hammer.
Come off.
MC Hammer
But-
was MC
but
Hammer.
for a lot of guys and girls of the
MC
era,
Hammer was
it's that was the
first era, like,
that was the echelon of the commercial. You were that
Yeah,
age,
that
man.
was the
Can't
age.
touch
You
this.
know,
Come on.
innit? You
I'll be
know,
fronting
innit?
if I said I weren't dancing in the TV,
You know,
like,
innit?
doing a
That
hammer
was-
dance, man. Doing a hammer dance, man.
That
You
was
be lying.
literally the first. I think the first rap I learned in my life was like, some
Fair
MC
enough,
Hammer,
man.
something of that
Alright.
era. Like,
So where you hear that via somebody else, or just you just stumbled across it?
Yeah, I
Popular
think
culture was that era, innit?
My sister.
Okay.
You know what it is? Like, my sister, a lot of taste of my music comes from my sister. Even like
Okay.
either I liked
Big
it or
up
I didn't
sis.
like it. But yeah.
Give sis a shout
Older
out still.
sister, yeah. Shout out to my older sister, Tony T. Yeah.
Bless up, sis.
Yeah,
It always
definitely.
comes from somewhere. It's like,
Definitely.
I've known Zorro for a long time, and when I first started listening to music with him, it was his brother, Venom Spitter, big up Venom. That was just like, he was just that, he was the fountain of knowledge. Just like this and
we've
this.
always got that.
Yeah, why
There's
you weren't
always-
listening to
yeah.
this? Take this. And it's just like, we started just absorbing it. And then you go on to your own thing, innit, and
Yeah.
start exploring yourself and discovering. But where did that lead you? Musical years, your teens and formative years, were you starting to mess with the musicals? It just something that you just feeling and
Yeah, because I never really like all the time in school. I never really rapped. I always just like rapped along to Bone Thugs, along to
Things that you
Snoop,
liked.
along to like. So I was known in school as like this guy that just raps along to stuff.
we were too.
Yeah,
we
I
know
mean,
what that is.
yeah,
The guys that rap.
Yeah,
like,
that's it. That was
ask the school people like who we are.
you know what I
The
mean?
guys that rapped.
The guys
Some
that
of them
just
got in
rapped,
trouble.
innit? Yeah. So it's like that was my thing, just rapping, and then I think I didn't start thinking about writing my own raps till I started listening to Mobb Deep.
Okay.
Mobb Deep was the
Early
first
Mobb.
time, yeah.
Infamous,
Early
Hell on
Mobb,
Earth.
infamous, the
Already,
infamous.
man.
Yeah,
That's some great stuff. So would you say that that was the nucleus, like the early inspiration for you to just start drifting towards what you're in and now, but
Yeah.
you didn't quite know, but you knew it was a thing you're feeling.
Exactly that. Yeah, exactly.
One of them
that.
ones
It was
there.
exactly.
Anyone
yeah.
around you at the time, you know, that you were building with at the time?
Yeah, in fairness, it was
Similar minds.
Yeah, it was my boy Tenero at the time. In fairness, he doesn't rap or anything, but in terms of like his hip hop knowledge and his like this guy was like he's a DJ that doesn't DJ basically. He had walls of like music, like he used to have CD collections that were like HMV, and you'd go. It was all hip hop, you know. So it was like a hip hop HMV, and you just go and like
had a little
stole
shelf.
so many. I
had a
stole
little
so
modest
many
shelf as
CDs
well,
from that
just
guy.
like
you
tried
know.
to like have it in
Man.
alphabetical order.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about. Those
Yeah,
guys that
bro.
just had that. Those kind of collections, like when you're a kid and you go to like a gamer's house that's just got like
You
bare
know,
games.
yeah, they got all the
and you start
games,
looking
yeah.
at the titles and you're like, you start humbling yourself to you, and you got a
bro.
little pile in it.
That's
so.
where I stole my first copy of Illmatic, was from that wall of CDs.
I think I had it on
That was,
cassette first, still, you know. Yeah, I had it on a cassette.
That was
I remember
CD. I was late till
on the
that
back
one.
Sony and that. I
Yeah,
remember, like,
Columbia,
the
yeah.
label. I remember it being on the strip, like the OB strip of the cassette. Yeah, a few things on cassette, man. We were showing our age now, man. But coming through, like, how did you step into this thing?
Rap
What
thing.
step in? What year was it?
Oh man, it's complicated. My whole rap career is proper complicated because, like 16, I made this random decision that I was going to be a rapper, and I kind of threw everything else out the boat. You know, it was like I just said, like, yeah, this was the course. I set sail for rapper life. And I didn't know what it was. I didn't actually have a clue of what I was doing. But yeah, it just took me to America at 16.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? Took me a couple places.
And who put you? Who gave you these looks around the time? People you knew, or just someone that heard
Just
you spitting?
chance. It was always chance.
Just
It was always, someone would hear
meeting
me.
someone
yeah,
through
I'd
someone,
meet,
and
and then life would just throw
Alright.
things around. And like I say, I was on the streets, so
that-
it was like. Yeah,
so
like
it was a foot in. It was a foot in, foot out. Not quite
Literally.
knowing, but knowing you wanted to do it, but still.
Because the thing was, because I ran away from home at 16, so
Okay.
I left home and I was just like doing this, like I'm gonna be a rapper thing. And
Okay.
it was.
But it must have been tough being outside the house at
Yeah,
16.
yeah.
I remember at 16 in my mind, I thought it was like all manly aspirations and manly thinking, and I could be out of doors, but we know now in hindsight as elders that
you're a baby,
16, that
innit?
my daughter's about to be 16 years, so
Yeah,
it's just like,
literally,
I know now her out of the house, I'll be like, nah, not yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get that. So how was that with the music and balancing that?
It was a lot of, you would know, but like early like music, like it was a lot of exploitation, and then it was a lot of me not taking the chances I was supposed to be taking. So it's like a balance of things, but within all of that, all I really learned was that the one thing you had to have was perseverance.
Yeah,
I learned
most
that
definitely.
hard,
Most
and it was
definitely.
like the one thing I learned early and I kept with. And
It kind of like takes me to my next question. Funny enough, it's like your consistency is crazy. Like since I've known you, it's probably coming up.
Likewise,
10,
yours
probably
as well.
coming up 10 years, 9.
Yours as well, yeah.
Remember when I met you, Mill Hill?
Yeah.
We're in Northwest.
Yeah.
Who was it? Big up Baron Sinbad.
Baron.
He just done a live session where he bring a couple of machines that he wanted to
Marky
hook up
as
and Marky Forrise, big up Marky,
Yeah.
the big bros. They just bring their setup, not the whole setup, but something that they could set up in an area where the man them could come and we just recorded, literally.
Yeah.
They put beats on, we spat. Bring your bars, they're laying it down, it's getting recorded on spot. I met Clips that night, so
that was
looking back at that now 8-9 years ago, and the consistency from that point, because I followed your stuff since then.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's a crime crime we only put out something recent. We'll get to that, but knowing you that long and watching the consistency has been, I salute that. I salute that. So it's like you coming back to saying the perseverance is like, what is your drive? What inspires your drive? The consistency. You're versatile as well, but we'll come to that with the chambers as well.
Yeah.
But just the consistency part.
The consistency, I think I aspired to be like, there were certain artists I think I looked up to when I was like getting into the game. Like 50 was one of the artists, like just like he was, when he came in and just slaughtered the game.
Yeah, the mixtapes, the little run he had was
Styles
crazy.
P for
Crazy.
life. Like Styles P is one of my
D-Block and the guys had good runs.
He did the same thing, but before 50, he did the same like mixtape smash.
loads.
It's like strangled the game, And I like that. I don't know, that tenacity. I really always like that. I like that ability. Currency, another one.
It's one of my favorites, man.
One of my all these guys I'm
man.
talking.
His consistency is a lesson to like any aspiring artist. I'll show any aspiring artist his catalog and say like, follow, take a leaf out this guy's
This
book.
is how you master your
man.
craft.
You'll be on the thing, man. He's always inspired me. So it's funny you should say that. It's like we listen to similar artists, but coming back to now, all the years and all the projects, I've seen you work amongst labels and you got affiliations. Like what affiliations and the clicks? Because I've always I know you're affiliated to the big bros, Marky and Sinbad. I see Any Arc, big up the Any Arc gang all day, and then I see Ice Cold and Gold and certain other man's like, what's the circles? I know certain man are like ends, man.
Yeah.
Like home turf.
I've got a lot. When it comes to circles and groups and cliques, I'm kind of like I'm in a lot of groups, a lot of cliques, a lot of So I'll try and shout all of them now while I can, but I would definitely forget some. But so groups wise, I'm in Gold on the Mixer. That's like a group I'm in.
Big up Gold on the Mixer,
Shout out
man.
Gold on the
Zato,
Mixer.
Palmer Eldritch. Big
Palmer
up all the
Eldritch,
man.
shout out everyone on Gold on the Mixer. And then I'm involved with Ice Cold. Me and Ice Cold, we're in a thing called
Big up Ice.
Dark and Cold. And so that's like another group I'm in.
Like a duo.
And I've got another group, but I'm not going to talk about that one yet because that's a project that's
on the wraps,
upcoming.
classified information, but it's coming. Classified.
Still coming. So that's the groups. And then label-wise, I've got Enyark. I got to rep Enyark all the time.
Big up the Enyark gang.
Me personally, I've got like Vape Life Media. That's always been like my
I see
label.
that. I see the
That's
thing with the
always
vape.
been,
I know that's your movement. I can see
always,
that.
Always Vape Life Media has been
man.
like my thing. And then on top of that, I'm rocking with 2140 Music. And that's where Gold is and Andy Prince and like all the other people.
Those guys followed me recently, man. Big up them guys.
Shout out
now the dots
Music.
connect. So I wasn't sure. I saw that man them on there, but I thought
that's what we're trying to like decentralize some of this like music money.
Okay.
And take it kind of into the Bitcoin world, just so that there's less, hands taken from the pot,
man.
you know what I mean? So
artists taking it back, man. That's
literally
forward thinking, man.
That's what the
I'm sure we're heading in the direction of the artists getting the power back, man.
Fully.
Okay, so moving on, tell us about recent works, man. What have you put out recently? What you been doing?
This is what I'm saying. Everything is a bit of a blur now, man. So my most recent project I just dropped was with Wild Samson called War of the Roses.
Big up Samson.
Before that, I just dropped something with you.
Yes, indeed.
Like the main focus of what we've been doing
Simulation.
this year, simulations. You know what I mean?
Check
And
that out, people.
one's
All
like,
streaming services,
the OG
prestigious
video
Bandcamp.
online now already. Before that, I dropped a project with Haz called Make a Way
Big
on
up
ENIAC
Haz as
as
well.
well. And then before that, I think I dropped something.
Parkinson, you got something
The
with Parky,
Parky,
right?
I had the Parky project that dropped in
Yeah.
December as well. So
Big up
it's like,
Parky.
yeah. So these are all the most
I see
recent
you
projects
dropped,
I've dropped.
the video. You had a
Yeah.
video of recent months, innit?
And I've just dropped a project with Acme Cool Beats as well.
Big
called
up Acme
Strutsy
as
the
well, you
Manual.
know. You got production on my new
So,
shit. I
yeah.
gave him some recent
Yeah, I'm
months
happy
as well.
that
yeah,
you
man.
guys work together.
Yeah, man.
I said to him,
good
like,
peoples,
yeah,
man.
that's
Good
like,
peoples,
yeah,
man.
definitely
Man,
up
so
your street.
you a busy man. You a busy man. So that's dope, man. We're gonna get you to drop some bars, but before that, man, tell people where they can find you, man. New listeners, people tuning in now, never heard about Air Clips, been listening to this short
So
segment.
if you want to find me, it's AIRKLIPZ, and then search that on everything. It comes up, and it's only me. So,
all right,
one
then.
of those
You hear that,
decisions I
people?
made when I was young is to choose a weird ass spelling of a name. So that
It's
no
as
one
good as
ever
Z
gets
on the
it.
end and that, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got for the people? What we got?
I got a little, let's say freestyle. It's not really a freestyle. It's like
right.
it's like my version of like Red Rose, White Ceiling that game does. But yeah.
All right. Yeah, man. I heard that.
With a different twist on it this time. You know what I mean?
What's that one? What's that one?
The
on
beat. The beat is produced by Acme Cool Beats. It's like. Have I given it to you already?
Oh, the beat.
Yeah. Do I have?
What's that?
headphones on?
Yeah. All right. Which order? Cause you got two. I don't know which order you want to spit them in case man had the wrong one. Oh, that's cool.
That's the one.
Yeah, man. That Shay knows which is which. The sounds of Air Clips.
That is the one. That's the one. Shout out to Acme Beats. Let me drop this. Bars. The repetition of events could make you believe in curses. Despite that, I still write raps, pen them in cursive, immersive. I try to tell you how it must be to be a riffraff like me and still demanding a fee for my presence. My tech is in rap is just plain to see. Fuck your seconds. My lesson was always retain a fee, no receipt. You only live once, there's no repeat. Constantly moving forward, so really there's no retreat, no surrender. I dropped some hot bars back in December to warm them bitches up, take shots like a defender. I used to be unreliable like crackhead buyers, but kept some ratchets and straps like a flatbed driver. Admire from a distance, fly close to the sun. The stuff that we bun or vape is the tastiest one. I roll with the mob, OG on the shiftiest beats. It's bigger clips in Amsterdam where Sicilians speak. Bitch, I wake up in the morning, vapor bowl or dab some rosin. Either way, I start the day, entire mind is buzzing. I contemplate getting the plate, but then I'm mindless fuzzing. Through YouTube videos, keep skipping till I find my cousin. His name is Nate, he's elevating like a great. He keeps it humble, I relate to walking his path just at his pace. But wait, back on topic, I'm getting high, YouTubing optics. Staying this on, but I could be critically catastrophic in the long run. I need a function, PS controller, where did it come from? Turn teching on, son, Nina, I'm on one. Hours pass before the fun's done. Look out the window, where's the sun gone? I guess it's just a lazy day in London. Back at the van, ventilated. This mobile high life living I demonstrated. It's segregated. I keep lifting it till it's elevated. The highest rapper is definitely debated. I get that cash, then I'm escaping. I'm making a break for never slaving ever again. The pagan era. I'll be your fake and never again. I'm making cheddar. I guess I'm making cleverer friends to make it better. We had to get together as men and stay together. I guess we need to remember the ends we play together when living on the edge of a fucked up backdrop. Bad cops, pedal kids on laptops, cash crops, value fluctuates when the have-nots have lots, turn into divisions on a mad block. I seen hungry brethren starve and die next to food in a dustbin. Or because of pride, it's not rude, it's adjusting. Do it to survive, you say, ooh, it's disgusting. Till you wonder other side of the discussion. Russians murder Ukrainians, no repercussions. Or is it all just a Hollywood big production? Assumption, the mother of fuck-ups, fuck getting stuck up. Feds licked me down, my boy held him, said get the fuck up. Fuck off the back of the van, knowing your lot's up. But what's up? I bust nuts prematurely if I saw the pee in the bag. That's cause he keeps his pee loose, like he's seeing a slag. The keys in the jag, till danger gets appealing out bad. We'll get the money and narcotics if we needed that bad. Fiending, we caught a bag for the black, but got a bad feeling. My boy Chad getting back, cause he was mad speeding. I need him, I send him dough on his canteen. Hit the pipe inside, that boy came out a total fiend. It's peak, bigger clips. Shout out to Acme Beats. Shout out to Ray Vendetta. Shout out to Tommy. Shout out to Zorro. You know what time it is.
Bro, incredible stuff.
I'm kind of tired, but
incredible stuff for a man that's tired. Yo, that's one of the most fire performances I've seen there in a minute. But bars wise, just off the cuff.
Hey, coming from you, bro, that's fucking that's
brother
made my
Clips.
day.
Brother Clips, I'm gonna salute you. I'm gonna give you your flowers. 'Cause I like to give all my people them their flowers. All my super friends. I'm gonna salute you and all the movements and everything you're doing. Give where you performing next. Where you gonna drop on them next? What's the most you can tell them apart from this classified information?
Well, I'm next in Amsterdam.
It's lovely.
23rd.
It's lovely.
I just came back from doing Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Utrecht. You know what I mean?
You were just behind me. I come back and saw you in Rotterdam.
Bro, it's fucking lovely. So I'm going back out there. They want me back out for the 23rd of April. I'm back out, so like next week. And then I'm doing Prague in March. And then I'm doing Amsterdam again, and then I'm trying to get a Berlin. I'm not sure. There might be a Berlin. And then there's always London. There's London in June. There's London Chip Shop. I'm doing Chip Shop in June. I'm doing where else am I doing? I'm forgetting some places now. I'm doing somewhere in Camden. I don't know where it is, but I'm doing somewhere in Camden. But yeah.
Let me just say one thing. Yeah. Listen. I love that you're smacking it internationally, bro. I mean, we've done a few of them international shows, man. We've been out in Spain a few times, but make sure you tell them Amsterdam and then Prague, man's about the motherfucking New Guards, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what time it is,
let them know, man, because we're trying to get out there,
bro. I'll let them know, bro. Don't worry about
brother
that.
Clips, thank you very much for coming through. I know the notice was short. Man have come across the boards. So thank you very much once again. Tell them one more time where they can find you.
Again, AIRKLIPZ. Search that on Google, Instagram, everything basically. I'm on all the platforms. You can find my music on all the platforms. Bandcamp, Wife Lake. You know what I mean? On every type of platform you can find me. So yeah, Air Clips.
Wicked. Much love, my brother. Make some noise for Air Clips, people.
Shout out you, man.
Don't forget,
man.
like Tommy Biz said. If you ain't coming like that when you come on the show, don't come on a fucking show. Something like that. All right. We're going to have a short break. We're going to play some more tunes from the playlist, and then we're going to get into the chatty patty time for the last part of the show. Let's go.
Yeah. Say that, talk that shit to me. Everything about you be it for me. What the hell you done did to me? This not normal, can't keep my mind off you. Took what I taught you to a whole other level. Hardcore, but you worked your way into my mental. I was in trouble from the minute that I met you. Flying colors, but you passed when I test you. Part of self, know I'm rough around the edges. Blame it on the trenches, the shit I won't mention. How I'm feeling now, it's not what I expected. But I'm going with the flow. Wild sex grabbing on your throat. Down for shit that I ain't even know. None of these bitches come close. Fuck it on my mama, you the GOAT.
And if I only had you on my side, I'd have no questions on the things left behind. Oh, see, it hurts me to keep you in my heart. Being in love is my downfall, and I'll be down for you.
Silk shirts in my chest show this ice work. I blew a kiss at HGR from afar at a Georgia Smith concert show. Probably respond like Holly did. I got a list. Tiana, Zoe, Saldana, Madonna. Wish I could twist. I don't care. Pull your hair. Crack first night. That's how it be. Sneaky link, nah. Keep a gumar like Gotti's freaks. We mobbing deep. Have Nas and P. She gotta be high quality to rival me and properly embody love. Am I still a thug? Maybe that broke tooth version of me was. I'm old school now. Cabernet fireplace, Persian rug. I hold you down. Send a plane for you, new Burkers, we hit the ground running. The homies laughing and clown because I found someone. If I love a girl, who care what you like? Chalet, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. But she my new addition. She said it's yours, cause you been what I miss.
If I only had you on my side, I'd have no questions on the
relaxing. Jacuzzi on the roof out in Singapore, laughing so hard. The Clico came out my nose. Ew. Priceless memories, I suppose. Pack a few changes of clothes, couple suits, you know, bathing, formal, jeans and some boots. We don't do the chancletas, but we do the gooch sandals with the blue and red strap. My crew, we some ghetto dap dons on that luxury hood shit. Audemars, Vacheron, Hugh blow the wrist. Diamonds is for chicks, we distinguish gangsters. It separates us from these wannabe famous wanksters. Be jumping inside the shark tank with black tips, narrow tooth fin, tiger sharks. The finest girls in designer heels, and she can keep them bitches on when she digging her nails with passion.
If I only had you on my side, I'd have no questions on the things left behind. Oh, see, it hurts me to keep you in my heart. Being in love is my downfall, and I'll be down for you.
Feels good to be home. Yeah. If I got you on my son and my God on my side, what's the point if anybody else ride? There's so much stuck on my mental, there's so much you on my mind. There's so much money and pussy and you think I'm going blind. I think it's funny how blogs talk. Funny how many shows I had went to where models walk. So many stories about you and so who from Harlem. It ain't too many from Harlem, so take a guess. Taking a jet so I can recollect. You say what's up with your baby, I always say what's next. I mean, what is we in it for? Revenge from your friends circle, like what did we enter for? Tired of fancy dinners, I'm tired of diamond balling. I'm tired of hearing about if this nigga put hands on you. Tired of trying to smile through shit that's affecting us. Then I get to overthinking if I'm here messing up. Mac died and I couldn't talk, couldn't better thought. 2 days before what we was talking about love and loss. Then he mentioned Ariana mama in newer songs. Never told her so, but I knew he was dead all alone. You do something to me. I write all my songs about women I never keep. I hate when I have to lose them, I hate them when it's deep. You one of my 6 women that's in the east. I hate making promises that I never keep. So promise to never ever be too patient with me. Just he promised me love and loyalty, that's over honesty. The devil be talking, but God controlling me. Rock Nation dinners that inquire about me. My God, the realest. That's how we meet.
Fly. Real playing 66, World Cup volleys. Don't have a ball, probably running from the polish. Tryna make peers live, free man honest. It's all about the knowledge, went college but didn't stay long. How many times did the teacher get my name wrong? History lessons, nothing relevant to take from. On the day of science, I'd rather learn about Trayvon. King shit, I'm gonna need a plaque to put his name on. Defund police, cause they ain't seen how they treat us. Shook off all our powers, cause they know they can't defeat us. Labeled as a criminal, from our feet us. Them man ain't spiritual, oh Jesus. Want live good, man I easy. I just want earn, make a live and watch TV. Believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me.
Where you going? I don't know. Times I pray to free my soul, just free my soul, yeah. Don't lose control. Where you going? I don't know. Times I pray to free my soul, just free my soul, yeah.
Believe me, believe me. Not enough fingers on my hands, the amounts of times I stole. 13 with a plan, tryna find that gold. But no rainbows where we come from, only life I've known. Long winters, man, we really had to ride that cold. But we're broken, cause we've learned lots. Sowing seeds, mountains in the trees, like a bird box. Dandy with the line like a bird up. Music spreading truth, ain't murder. Should I hit your belly, make you curl up?
I don't know.
Make you curl up.
Times I pray to
Should I
free
hit
my
your belly,
soul,
make you
just
curl
free
up?
my soul, yeah.
Curl
cannon. If he shoot, there'll be some injuries. They say that blue and red, it be the system like the color is purple. And he know Danny Glover be his lethal weapon is virtual. I'll buy you billet here for me. You know they dabble in trees, boxes leaving in trees. Or my teacher foreseeing, they still believe me. Mommy, how the breath when time my phone rang in the evening. If they sleep, we creeping. I ain't having fun unless we eating. Or I'm to your friend, she sends a message, then deletes it. I ain't even read it. I was watching numbers hit the ceiling. Smelling like Chanel and from Cali. I come to collect that them money when we left, you know. Avia Valia, girl, I gone away like said she want what a baby. Rapping go like a Grammy when time we left, that she be asking.
Where you going? I don't know. Times I pray to free my soul, just free my soul, yeah. Don't lose control. That where you going? I don't know. Times I pray to free my soul, just free my soul, yeah. Don't lose your soul.
Chop, chop. Moody. Median. Ninth wonder. What? A tree died for me to scribe on this loose leaf. Shallow niggas like median is too deep. Cats stay frontin' like they runnin' whose streets. World trade terror, now that's true beef. The innocent fear for their life now. Running out the White House, shut down airlines, they cutting lights out. Temperature is rising, melting ice down at the polars of the earth, and we getting high now. Scriptures, revelations about to reach their height now, and we watching it on TV like movies of the week. Thin line between fiction, reality. Who teach the violence, but where all the wildin' be? To enterprise, just take God's and y'all'll eat. I should've saw it coming, I was trying to find a freak. Streets raised me to find a grind, trying to eat and keep a little stash till I find out how to sneaks. Turn Big Willie, throw blinders on a Jeep, and spend drug money as we drive economy. Now we got killers living where my mama be, and we stack paper for that by any means. They never said staying in school was playing cool, or cash rules everything, but I'm not moved. Never missed a syllable those bigger niggas mention. They respect the sports and the niggas in the prisons. I'm a product of the vibe. How big is your world? How big is your world? How big is your world? Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? 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 Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? Can you see it? Can you see it? Your world? Can you feel it? How big is your world? How big is your world? Can you taste it? Embrace it. How big is your world? But who can I blame for the ways of my life? Do I wanna change or just waste all my life? Median is balanced, but at times I'm moody, and all he wants is brewing a Dutch and a true freak. I know that type of living only causes casualties, but tell that to Moody, my split personality. He really don't mean no harm. He's kinda calm, but kinda energetic with the ladies. He's a charm. Possess the gift of gab. He's witty, you'll laugh. He's the one you've seen if I've ever played your ass. Apologies, don't have a problem saying that. I got some issues. Walk a mile in my big shoes. Can't say this though. It may sound I'm wildin' to y'all, but Median is about to handle my problems. Trying to get my mom's out the factory job. Arthritis in her hands be making her wrist throb, but she got a car note and a mortgage to pay. So even if I get high, I grind every day. Plus hustle to them classes trying to make good grades. It's a time for work till it's time for play. How big is your world? 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 Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? 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 Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? Can you see it? How big is your world? Can you feel it? How big is your world? How big is your world? Can you taste it? Embrace it. How big is your world? How big is your world? Yo, these days I'm on some 8 Mile it-ish. Lost in this music that I take crowns in it. Never let it go. Steady flow, help the cheddar grow. When the it-ish hit the fans, better blow. Let them know, just take a seat and chill for a minute. Median's relief, time to build for a minute. With your witty superhero, J-League affiliate. The traits of John Coffey, like the drink was spelled different. Median, tell a friend he traveling sound waves. Feel it in your melanin, gelling in like a dance in the rain. I'm brainstorming, louder than the shower or washing my largest organ. Enormous, probably like 5 o'clock this morning. Sometime the sunrise, way before the sunrise. So surprising, just me and my mind, I'm socializing. Think about the politics of timing, shining and rhyming. The politics and consequence of drama, image and gimmicks. Or moody just spitting so relentless. The type of itch to make the game grow. With plain clothes and strange flows, your brain froze. Plain clothes and strange flows. How big is your world? How big is your world? How big is your world? Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? 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 Can you see it? Can you see it? How big is your world? Can you see it? Can you see it? Your world? Can you feel it? How big is your world? How big is your world? Can you taste it? Embrace it? How big is your world? How big is your world?
The sun was so bright, nearly burnt my eyes. Washed with the tides, yeah, I'm wavy. Call me crazy, cause there are rules I don't abide. But why would I? The roller coaster crashed. Built foundations from our backs. They keep playing with the tracks, so I had to step off the track. On these static screens I'm glued. Low vibrations in the news. What they feed I won't consume. I'd rather stop. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. Yeah, yeah. The community has changed. Everybody acts selfishly. So I'll blow this silver haze to alleviate the stress. Where I go, only I can choose. Try to tame me, I refuse. What they feed, I won't consume. I'd rather starve. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. Yeah, yeah. On the streets it's still the same. The children left to speculate. Won't be waiting for the day till the kingdom comes. Cause this kingdom's done. Nowhere left to run. Waiting for the rain. Praying for a change. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. The summer brings the violence. We complain and then we're silent. Stop fucking with the climate on a daily. I'm the highest. I don't want to come down. I'm feeling better in the clouds. Yeah, yeah.
it's not just poetry. It's not just it's gonna be music artists. We can't just say poetry.
Hey, man, them are gossiping, bro. Nah, I'm only joking. We are in the final stretch of the show. We're in our chatty patty era. So, we're going to start with quite a story that has been going around. I mean, we're a little bit late to the party on this one, really, but I think it's such a mad story. It just makes sense to talk about it. So, Gucci Mane, yeah? Gucci Mane had an artist that he signed called Pooh Shiesty. Some of you will know who Pooh Shiesty is. If you don't know who he is, he was a rapper that was signed to Gucci Mane's label. He Gucci Mane was kidnapped at gunpoint, yeah, by Pooh Shiesty and his goons, and made to sign a release to release Pooh Shiesty from what he felt was a bad contract. And the whole thing's mad because obviously now Pooh Shiesty is looking at like years and years and years and years behind bars for that. I don't know if he thought that like no one would like. Maybe he was hoping that no one would snitch or whatever. But you gotta remember, you're running up in a record studio. I don't know if he thinks that Gucci Mane is still on road, but you're running up in a record studio. Gucci Mane's not the only person in
Since Gucci come out of jail,
he's been straight and narrow.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I was saying to Stacks in the chat when we were talking about this a week ago or so. Like when I was like, oh yeah, but I've seen people online talking about, oh yeah, Gucci Mane snitched. Like whether he did or he didn't, yeah. You got to remember, Gucci Mane, yeah, he might come from the roads and obviously you got the whole code of the street, but even if he did snitch, my man is, how old is he, bruv? He's in his 40s.
Been about.
He's got youths, I'm sure.
Gucci Mane
yeah.
to age, man.
Yeah, you come in there in his legal place of business and rob man at gunpoint. He's well within his rights to do whatever he needs to do. Yeah, because he's not trying to go back to jail and he's not trying to get into some street shit probably either. So the joke thing is, that Gucci Mane didn't even report it. It was other people in the room, in the vicinity. Yeah, this is a legal place of business. They're not gonna have that happening. Yeah. And now he's going to jail probably forever. So I don't know. What do you lot think about this?
I think it's a very naive situation, bro. Like, how are you gonna think you can run up on someone of that level without any kind of repercussions, whether it be lawful repercussions or just like social repercussions, bruv? Like, people know who you are when you're at that level.
Crazy.
You can't be doing shit like that. Now you're going to be fucking eating cornbread, bro, for a few years, you know what I mean?
Like, take your cornbread.
this is the thing. I think the circle he had around him was like pushing for him to do it. Yeah, because he was in a position now where, maybe the contract is a bad contract, but it's like you're at a point where you got like high notoriety, man. People waiting for your music. You got a little fan base building, off the strength of Gucci Mane as well. So if you were smart, you would have used that to your advantage. I'm still on the back of Gucci Mane. You know, he's as big as he is. I can keep my thing going.
Yeah.
Fulfill my contractual obligations. Done. Jump off, do a movement with my people. But instead, he thought, I'm going to strong arm it. It's not the 90s, man. You're not Suge, man. It's not Suge. It's not the 90s, man.
He's watching too much.
And how bad was
like an Easy situation?
Bro, that's it, man. I mean, you're back with Suge Knight at this point.
It's a Suge Knight thing.
And how bad is the contract that you need to fucking stick a gun in someone's face? Like, even if you're in a contract now, you can keep your thing going via social media, bro. Like, I don't know how bad that contract was.
It wasn't bad enough to do that because you threw your whole life away. The thing is about Pooh Shiesty is like, he was quite a big name coming up. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like any rapper. He was like making waves.
Good buzz behind him.
Yeah, he had I didn't personally listen to his music, but his name was ringing out. So
doing shows and stuff before he got signed.
This is what I'm saying. I've seen him everywhere on the circuit. I've seen him on bare big interview platforms, bare big platforms talking about his music. He's been about and he was coming through.
And I saw in the article that man was just looking at that his dad was in the room with him. Like, you've got the wrong people around you telling you the wrong things, man. Man, I got to be less naive in these situations, man.
His dad was in the room.
Yeah, the question.
It said his dad was. It said in the article his dad was part of the people that was.
Yeah, he got no chance, bro. Your dad's doing them kind of things.
But check the thing, Biz. He's claiming something totally different as far as the courts go, but. You know how America stays, so it's like probable cause, man. Statute of limitation, that's what they're saying, because even if he wasn't at the scene, as you claim. They searched the house and the premises, no weapons found, nothing dirty found. But it's like, he don't need to say nothing. They're basically saying by now because they got enough there for probable cause.
Oh,
innit?
yeah,
It's like, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like mad
You
thing,
can't
man.
do something like that in 2026 and get away with
And the
it.
joke thing is, he wouldn't have done it to like Jimmy Iovine or
No.
like, where you thought you could go in there and rob it because he's another rapper.
Fuck
You
Gucci.
Yeah, it's like, that's crazy, bruv. Like,
Ice cream Gucci.
That must. I think that's like the dumbest like decision a rapper's made probably this year, like in the public sphere.
Yeah, man.
That's super.
Has Charlamagne got him yet?
Oh yeah, I saw Charlamagne.
Donkey of the
I saw,
weekend.
he gave him Donkey of the
I know he
week.
did.
Donkey.
I know- I didn't even know
He gave
that,
him
but I
Donkey
know
of the
that.
day. And he also
Donkey
said
of the
he was the one that said like he wouldn't have done it if it was a white executive.
No, of
There's
course
no
not.
way he
Nah,
would have
of
done
course
that if it
not.
was a white
No
executive.
chance.
But that's what he said. He was playing on the fact that
Code of the
that
street
nobody,
stuff
yeah,
and that-
he was
but
playing
he's
on the
forgetting.
fact that he thought that Gucci Mane, no one in that room would tell the police.
And he's
'cause
forgetting the position of Gucci Mane.
forgetting,
Gucci
yeah.
Mane's a man that beat murder charges and, got his life back where
He's not
things
trying
he
to
went
go back
through,
there
yeah?
again.
Man, them don't come out of prison ever for the things Gucci Mane got cleared of. So
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
facts.
don't think he's going to try and play around with any type shit.
Exactly.
And he's a millionaire mogul that runs a label.
You would
and
have
they're
to
running
be
up
dumb.
with guns
You
trying
would
to make
have
man
to be
sign. It
stupid.
was silly, man. You have
Like people are playing on like
Silly, man.
the dumbness of another person. Like, I think you're dumb enough to like
You're just saying it. Say
get
nothing.
into this cycle of violence.
No one's
going
playing on nothing. It's him who's dumb and naive, bro.
Yeah, no, of
that's
course.
it. That's
Of
that's
course.
it.
For his own
It
shit
was
away,
dumb enough and naive enough
For
to
his own
just
shit
to
away.
just think with his not
think with his brain.
without not think with his brain.
Not
fam.
think at all.
Nah,
Yeah,
man.
that's crazy. That is crazy. All right, so we still got 10 minutes though. I think shall we do it?
Yeah, no, let's do it.
So where should we go? Should we talk about Kanye getting cancelled or should we talk about
Oh no, let's go with
Africa
the other one.
Booty? We were going with Kanye first.
Go Kanye.
We'll
let's go Kanye
first.
first.
That's relating to like over here.
Yeah, that was a mad one still.
All right, so Kanye West was due to headline 3 days, at Wireless Festival in the summer. Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I saw this come up, when I saw it advertised, and I was like, "That's not happening."
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought.
I hear
Straight
it.
away, as soon as I saw it, I was
They
like,
got
"Who
Kanye
made
deadline.
that
That's gonna
decision?" I was like,
happen.
"There's no
That's what I
chance.
thought, man.
There
That's
is
gonna
no chance that is happening." Like, I don't
That's
know
happening,
who
yeah.
thought like that that everyone was just gonna not think about that. And so that's the first thing, right? Anyway, so just in case you were living under a rock or you weren't paying attention, Kanye West was supposed to headline 3 days at Wireless Festival. A lot of the Jewish community and a lot of people who were upset with what the things that he'd said and the tunes that he'd done and the merch that he'd made and all the stuff that he'd been saying over the last few years on the anti-Semitic vibe. They were like, "Nah, we're not having it. You need to like, you can't be headlining this festival, blah blah blah." They basically, they made a big song and dance. Pepsi pulled their sponsorship. Diageo pulled their sponsorship. Diageo. Sorry, I said it wrong.
So let me just cut in here. So
go on.
So PepsiCo cut the sponsorship.
Yeah.
Huge sponsorship.
Yeah.
Diageo cut the
Yeah,
sponsorship. Even bigger.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah.
And then Kanye's not going to be allowed into the UK from the government.
Yeah, that was mad.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So I think the partners pulling their sponsorships is one thing, but I think what we've got to talk about now is why is he not even allowed in the fucking UK? That's the mad thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's off. No matter how much you disagree with someone's opinion, that's what he's being banned from this country for. And I'm not gonna talk about
all the stuff
my
that he said.
opinions and what he said, but this is literally based off words, fam. And I get it, published art.
Yeah.
But like, there's people coming into this country that have done far worse stuff than words and opinions, fam. So where does this end? Is this a dangerous path that we're going? Is this? I understand the platform that Kanye has, but is this a dangerous path that we're going down?
It definitely sets a dangerous precedent if you're stopping people from coming in the country. I'm not sticking up for what he said.
I'm not sticking up for
I'm
what
not
he
sticking
said
up for what he
at
said
all. Let's
at
get
all.
that clear.
I'm not sticking up for what he said at all. I feel like that was it. I thought that they would just not let him play at Wireless. I was a little bit shocked that the government said, "Nah, we ain't having you come in," especially when, you know, you have all these rallies every week and people are saying madness on stage, and like, you know, this is happening like frequently. So you got to be. It's either it's fair for everyone or it's fair for no one. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that.
And what's the rock star called that said something about Palestine before? And what's his name, man? The dread guy that's like a rock star.
Bob Villain.
Bob Villain.
Yeah,
man. So there's a lot of censorship situations that's going on now, man, for a country that's supposed to have free speech, man. And listen, I'm talking on a neutral level of I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with what anyone's opinions. What I'm saying is, are we going into this weird stage of censorship now in the UK where like people can't say what they've got to say in a country that's alleged to be a free country and have free speech?
All right, yeah, but the thing is with free speech, like, and this is something that gets kind of repeated a lot, but it's the truth. Like, freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences.
Understood. Completely understood.
So, like, it shouldn't just be like people can just walk around and say madness, like as mad as they want. And I feel like when Kanye came out and said that, he was goading people into cancelling him because he thought that it wouldn't happen, or he didn't care, or he was he was like having psychosis, whatever. That's another thing. We haven't even touched on the mental health aspect, because a few weeks ago, like, everyone was talking about mental health, and all of a sudden it doesn't matter now. But yeah, so that's another thing. However, he's been talking wild like this for a few years. And to be honest, my whole thing is like, if someone was saying what he said about black people, I wouldn't want him to be here either. So I understand understand why people are up in arms. However, it's either what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander. If he gets cancelled, then all these people coming on Tommy Robinson's marches and saying crazy shit, they need to be cancelled too. They need to be not allowed in.
Of course, and we disagree.
Elon Musk on a big screen talking about like, take out your weapons and fight, and whatever he was saying on the screen, all that kind of shit.
And let's be real. All these Tommy Robinson, man, that we fucking disagree with and we don't like. I don't fucking like none of them, man, bro. But like, they have their right to do what they want. As much as it's your legal right to protest, which you should execute. Yeah. So no matter your opinion, you're allowed to have that opinion, bro. In the free world, that's what's supposed to happen, bro. On the flip side of that, the sponsorship loss is what's fucked it for Wireless, because now they've cancelled.
Wireless kamikaze.
So Diageo and PepsiCo losing them is fucked.
Yeah, ultimately,
because that's so much funding.
Yeah, ultimately, I think that, like you said, they kamikaze. I can't believe. I don't know why they even made that decision. Like, it was like if someone got in a room and said, "Yeah, Kanye West this year, 3 nights," that you're making a statement. So I'm like, that's crazy. Like that to actually say, yeah, we're gonna do that. You're actually making a statement, really, and that's cool. If you want to make your statement, make your statement. But I'm saying it was always gonna end the way it ended.
I think
it was always gonna end.
I think they were playing with fire with that, because
like
looking back through the history of like artists saying controversial things that are from like outside waters, it's like it never ended well. Remember what happened to Shabba Ranks? We remember what happened to Snoop. Yeah, when they
stopped Snoop from coming over.
Yeah, it's like
a murder
there's
charge.
been a pattern,
that was
when
some
he was
minor
on the
shit.
murder charge. So it's just like them organisers should have looked at the
Was
pattern.
it after he got acquitted though?
Yeah, it was.
They've stopped him twice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's allowed now. I think he's cool now. But
He's fine now, because it Snoops everyone's uncle
he
now,
had
so
that
no one cares
problem.
anymore.
Buju Banton had that problem. Shabba Ranks had that problem,
Yeah.
and we all know why. Things they said on TV.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech again, and it was like it's 30 years later. So they should have looked at the patterns within certain things and thought, this is not a good idea, man.
But it's like I said. It's like I said for these artists, man. Whether it's government, whether it's sponsorship, artists have got to be careful with what they say now and how they air certain shit, because like Pepsi and Diageo, bro, like they're massive sponsorships. That's pivotal in the whole situation. Do you know what I mean? So like so Wireless have obviously made a decision and been like, right, we're gonna book Kanye and it's gonna sell out, which obviously if there was no cancellation then it would have sold out like instantly. But these big companies now are doing the same thing as the government. They're saying, no, we don't want nothing to do with this,
because they don't want the heat.
But the thing is, it's talk, bro. It's no action. Kanye's not done nothing to other than make some tunes. Do you know what I'm saying? That's aired these opinions. So what path are we going down? That's the bigger question in this. Do you know what I mean? Government banning him. Massive sponsorships that own the biggest booze companies and the biggest soft drinks companies in the world, like cancelling. It's crazy, just over a matter of words, bro. So it's like we're in a situation now where people have got to be very fucking careful about what they say. It ain't no free speech no more,
Not everyone,
man.
because you got the leader of the free world posting.
But that's the leader of the free. That's no.
Not
Agreed.
everyone needs to
Agreed.
watch
But
what
that's that's a very minor specialist exception to the rule, bro. You know what I'm saying when I say this? Like it's like you can be one of the biggest music artists or artists in the world, and you got to be very careful about what you say.
I think it's true. I think it's like the consistency. I think like why a lot of people, like some people are getting cross that people are cross. Yeah. So people are getting cross that. People are cross that Kanye got cancelled. People are not cross that Kanye got cancelled because they agreed with what he said. They got cross with Kanye. They got cross with the situation because of the consistency. There's no consistency in the decisions.
Facts.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, well, if this person gets cancelled, why shouldn't everyone else?
Yeah, absolutely. And look at the people that are getting cancelled.
Yeah.
And we should probably just leave that and leave that as something to think about. But should we give Bam Bumbleclaw 2 minutes?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, no, we don't even need to like talk about his legacy. Like his
no,
legacy
fuck that, man.
Well, you know what I mean? So forget that. Like African Bambooty, like
I'll take this one. I'll take
you
this
say
one.
what you need to say, man.
So African Bambaataa is dead.
And that's it.
That's it. That's the news line. The weird thing I'm seeing is all these people that seem to hold on to this fucking legacy that, yes, he made some tune that he made. To be honest, as far as I'm concerned, he made one tune that's probably pivotal. Am I right or wrong? One or two tunes.
Two.
That were,
and he was part
do you
of
know
like,
what I mean?
the Zulu Nation. But like the whole thing about
he was part of the Zulu Nation.
Yeah.
He was essaying motherfuckers
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
in
yeah.
the Zulu
Yeah,
Nation,
yeah,
bro. So let's be real about this.
Multiple.
Yeah,
allegedly. But yeah, it's like there's multiple victims here, and yeah, he's never gonna get away. That is his legacy. So I don't want to hear no one talking about but we can separate the man from his art.
But this is
that was his art.
But this is the
That was
weird
his
thing that
legacy.
I'm talking about. I've seen a few people on my IG, and you can block me for this if you want, that said putting rest in peace posts and then blocking comments of people that are saying, yeah, but that motherfucker was a PDF file.
But that's
Do you
weird
know what
because
I mean?
that's the hill that they want to die on, and that's where they want to go. So
It's like
good
you're
luck
gonna-
to you. You're making yourself look like a non-sympathizer. So
So if you don't like that,
mad.
block me, fam.
Yeah, I second that, and it's crazy what I've been seeing on social media in regards to it, because it's just like, I feel the same way in regards to Robert Kelly. Yeah, in regards to what he done, it's just like, he's a guy that he's got moments in our childhood where his songs connect to it.
Yeah, I
and
still
it's like,
listen.
Yeah, you'll still hear it, and then
and you still like the song.
Yeah, and you'll feel a certain way
Yeah.
because you know you can't enjoy it no more
You
because of
can't.
the man.
You can't.
And I think Bam Batty's
It's the
same thing.
Same.
Same thing to me, man. It's
Yeah.
just like you threw your whole shit away
Down
when
the
you,
toilet.
when you dealing with what you're dealing with, and it's
And people
His shit's as bad, if not worse.
You ruin
Like,
people.
yeah.
You damage minds. You ruin people.
Exactly.
And like your legacy can't jump on top of that kind of foul
never,
shit, man.
Never.
Your legacy's
And
dead,
that's the thing. People are trying to say,
Just can't.
oh, you know, like like we won't be standing here
mate.
if it wasn't for
No.
African Baba. No, because there was African Baba didn't create hip hop. So
he
let's
didn't.
not go there. Yes, he was a pioneer, but he didn't create hip hop. So I don't want to hear none of that. And even if he did, and what? And what?
Fuck off,
That's
idiots.
So,
Good
so
night.
we must excuse it. I think that's about that.
Good night. All right. You don't want to take it? All we got to say is what?
Guardz
up!
up!
Yes. You say it, man. You good, yeah?
My dream.